These desserts are far more than delicious delights. They contain over 40 ingredients and demand a lot of work, about 5 hours for 10 portions. They also incorporate a huge amount of creativity. It takes about 1 month to develop a product from start to finish. The mastermind behind these sweet sensations is Thomas Gläser. He works at the upmarket Facil restaurant in Berlin.
You use many more ingredients than you do for cooking meals. And you can combine a great deal. Pastries, waffle cookies, chocolate, which I particularly like anyway. There's a lot of variety and delicate work, and that's what I really enjoy about it.
Thomas Gläser always features 4 different desserts on the menu. Each costs about €20. The 36-year-old loves the precision that is required in his trade. He began training as a cook about 20 years ago and then quickly specialised in desserts. Gläser closely inspects every dish at the restaurant before it is served to the guests.
The lighting is different in the kitchen, so I sit down at a table for every dessert and pretend I'm a guest. I look at how the plate is set and if there's any reflection. A dessert has to shine a bit too. That makes it attractive to people.
The ingredients for his desserts are delivered straight to the kitchen. The chocolate, for example, is imported from France. Gläser eats at least 200 grams of it every day.
Good chocolate simply melts away. It's not brittle, and the cocoa bean leaves a wonderful note. And you hear it snap when you break it. Did you hear that? That's quality chocolate.
12-hour working days are normal for Thomas Gläser. He uses his lunch break to go for a run and clear his mind before the evening shift begins. And to burn off the excess calories that come with the job.
I've always been a chocolate eater. As a child, I always spent my pocket money on chocolate. But my rule is, when I weigh more than 80 kilos, I stop eating chocolate.
Every month, Thomas Gläser comes up with a new dessert for the Facil restaurant's menu. He draws inspiration from his travels, from visiting other restaurants and reading old cookbooks. The top priority, a dish has to be full of surprises.
It has to have something soft, something crispy, something cold. You have to keep the mouth busy. If you only eat one thing, you get bored. But if you're dealing with several ingredients, the brain has to keep working. Something crispy, then something cold, and it's liquid. That gives a much better effect.
A dessert is the last impression a guest takes home from an evening out. Thomas Gläser endeavours to make diners remember his creations as long as possible.